and y'all.com. We are in Greenwood, Mississippi. And look at there, if you're in the mood for a pair of underwear, this is your place to come to. Kornfeld's, downtown Greenwood. And behind that beautiful pair of size
110.
110 underwear is the proprietor of Kornfeld's, Bubba Kornfeld. Look at there. Now put the underwear back up. It's better looking that way.
Okay.
But no, this is actually an actual pair of underwear you can buy if you come into Kornfeld's, and sizes smaller are also available. Bubba, thanks for coming on Y'all. He's been a subscriber of Y'all magazine and a fan of all Y'all. So hello, welcome into Y'all.
Hello, hello. We do big and tall and short and small. We cover them all. How about that?
I like that. That's pretty good. And so that pair right there, you actually have a photo somewhere around here of someone that wears that.
110 in the waist.
There we go. That's a pretty large man. You got a phone call from someone, look,
900 pounds.
900-pound man. And you sell these right here.
Oh, yeah.
And you're in the Mississippi Delta. You're in Mississippi, which I think last time I checked is the most obese state in the country.
7 years in a row. We're the #1 state for obesity.
How does that make you feel?
Skinny.
Yes. All right. And again, here at Kornfeld's, you have the big and tall. You have a lot of other stuff. This is a family tradition.
Third generation. We've been here 98 years. My grandfather started this. My father was in it till he passed away. And I kind of took it over really about 35 years ago. And my father passed away about 15, 16 years ago. And I've been here ever since. I've had 24 days off in 35 years.
My goodness.
But I'm still here.
But you're right in downtown Greenwood. When people come here, what will they find at Kornfeld's?
Well, we're the biggest cotton promoting store. We promote cotton goods. We have a complete motorcycle department, from helmets to saddlebags to all the accessories. We're the biggest big and tall store in the state of Mississippi. They call us the most unique store in the Delta because you can come in here. It's the only store that you can buy your underwear and your helmet at the same place. Just don't put the wrong one on your head or you'll be looking through the fly.
Okay. Sounds like you've got a whole routine here going.
Broom ching.
Yes. And you're not a young guy. I mean, this is, you're in your 70s, right?
I'll be 74 November the 9th. And I waited till I was 43 to get married.
Yeah.
And wedded bliss for the last 30 years. I've got my wife, I've got my 2 dogs, I've got 5 cats, and I've got my business. What else do I need?
But your memory's still good at 73?
What memory? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And I still play drums, and I still have the reflexes that I had when I was in my 20s. My memory is still good. We've got 3 buildings worth of merchandise. My employees will verify this. I'll tell you everything that's in the store and everything is not in the store, and mostly where everything is. I don't have a computer. The computer the good Lord gave me works better than the one Apple gives me.
I see. All right. Now, when people come into Kornfeld's, what is it they're typically in search of that you have that no one else has?
Besides a floor show, we do the big and tall. A lot of things in the motorcycle department, for one thing. We're the biggest supplier between Memphis and Jackson on motorcycle accessories. I mean, not that everybody's riding motorcycles today, but a lot of the older people in my generation, the kids are grown up now, they've got the expendable cash, they're riding motorcycles. So they come in here, they know nobody else is going to have it. We do camouflage in the big sizes. I carry camouflage clothing for hunting season up to 8X. We do t-shirts up to 12X. Things like that. You've got big and tall stores, but you've got the extreme big and tall stores, which we're the extreme. So we go anywhere from 2X to 12X. I've got motorcycle jackets up to 12X. It's the whole cow except the horns and the moo. And the horns may be there somewhere.
Now, what in the world do you know about motorcycles?
Well, in my old age, when I was about, I guess it's been 20 years ago, I was 58 years old, and I bought my first motorcycle. It was a little used 650 Yamaha. I have graduated now to a Harley-Davidson Road King. I'm a member of a club. I'm secretary-treasurer. I ride a motorcycle. I'm 73 years old, probably one of the oldest guys around here riding. It's a stress reliever. You stay in a business, you stay in a job 6 days a week. You get on this thing, you don't worry about the bills, you don't worry about the house, you just relieve the stress. It's worth every bit of it. This is a picture of mine right here.
And you've been riding for a number of years now?
Going on almost about 18 years now. Wish I'd have done it 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But, it's everybody. I love to fish. I have a bass boat with 3 dead batteries and 2 flat tires. I have a place to hunt up in the hills. Somebody broke in my house last year, stole all my hunting rifles. So I can't hunt and fish right now. My outlet is the motorcycle. And so that's kind of my thing. I just get on it and cruise. My wife will ask me where you're going. I'll tell her whichever way it's pointed. When you're coming home, when the gas station closes.
Yeah.
So it's a biking thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried it, you should try it, really.
Again, we're talking with Bubba Kornfeld in Greenwood, Mississippi, here at y'all.com and the Y'all Show. And you've been here in this location how long?
98 years.
Only 98 years.
98 years. If these walls could talk and these floors could talk, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I'm going to do a quick scan here. There's your motorcycle area back here.
Would you like to see the big pair of blue jeans?
I would. Let's also see a big pair of blue jeans. We're going to make him get up.
It's the only pair of blue jeans that has an echo.
All right, we're going to come around here.
I'll bring him over here.
Okay. And there he goes. Like, look at this giant store here in Greenwood, Mississippi. Bubba Kornfeld. Kornfeld's a true Mississippi and Southern gem and landmark of a business that we encourage you to come see. He knows where it is, as he said. He knows where everything in this 3-building setup is located. Here we go. And that's a size what?
This is an 86. Come right over here. I want you to look in the back of it. Pull the back of it out and look inside.
Whoa.
Now, watch this. Hello, 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 hello.
And people actually, but this is not just a novelty.
Oh no, I've sold them this size.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of big men, not all of them, but a lot of big men are hooked up with big women. The women always come in here and they say, well, you've always got something for my man, but you don't ever have anything for me. Well, let me show you what I have for mama. Come right over here. That's right.
Oh, wow. And that is a...
This is a 56 K-cup brazier. It's like 2 elasticized bird baths.
All right.
And we carry these.
Yeah. I see you also have a lot of the stuff that the working man could use, the big working man.
Well, a lot of guys love to work in pocket t-shirts. So they say, do you have a pocket t-shirt that would fit me? And I'm trying to find, let's see. I will show you one. Okay. These are little t-shirts that we carry.
Wow.
But I'm going to zoom in here on this.
It's a 10X tall.
10XT.
It's a bedspread with a neck hole.
That is hilarious. But people buy it.
You will see things in this store that you will never see anywhere else. I mean, how do you camouflage a backside this big? On a person my size, it would be a real tree. On a person this size, it's a whole forest.
I like it.
Am I giving you some stuff?
You're giving me some good stuff. And what if people aren't, and I encourage you to come to Greenwood, Mississippi, but if you just can't make it here, you have a way to fulfill orders by them not being personally here.
Oh yeah, we can, you want to get a close-up of?
Sure. Murray,
I don't see a price. It might be.
Murray B. Kornfeld, Kornfeld's Inc., haberdasher extraordinaire, and your telephone number 662-453-1352.
Right.
People can call.
Yeah. I mean, I ship stuff. I have shipped shirts to Australia. I've shipped blue jeans to Canada. Like I say,
Always important to have your wallet on the chain.
oh yes, but you got to have it on a chain down here, otherwise you might lose it. But That's in fact, have a card.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Murray.
And just don't even pay attention to this thing under my arm.
No, we don't understand. But no, he's been here a long time. I would say most people around here know who the heck you are.
Oh yeah, the bill collectors, the insurance companies, they all know me.
Yeah. Well, again, this is your place to come in Greenwood, Mississippi. It's Kornfeld's, and the street out here is
Johnson Street, where a lot of people, even though we've been here 98 years, are not real sure about where we are, but a lot of people know the restaurant across the street. So we always tell people we're right across the street from the Crystal Grill.
yes, it's a wonderful place.
It's hard to beat, and
And we love it here at y'all.com. And thank you for letting us come in today and
my
getting
pleasure.
a quick glance of what you have here. And if we're here for fun, but also you really do serve a purpose here in Greenwood.
well, at my age with no children, a lot of people say, why don't you just close the place up? You're on the downslide, live the rest of your life, you travel, do whatever you want with your wife. And my stock and trade answer to them every time, if I wasn't here, where would the big and tall man be able to buy clothes, especially if he's extreme big and tall? There are no other stores in Mississippi, very few in the South, very few in the country, that do what I do. And a big man or a tall man, they deserve a place to shop just like a guy my size. And what I've learned, I put us in the big and tall business over 40 years ago. I will forget more big and tall than a new store can ever remember. I very rarely even use a tape measure anymore. I look at a person and tell what size he wears. When these guys come into me for the first time, they think they've died and gone to heaven. It's like a kid in a candy store. I've got to be here for my customers because there is no one, nobody else can do what I can do in the big and tall
Right.
business, as well as regular clothes. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but after 40 years of doing it, and these people walk in the store, and I can just tell them what size they need or whatever, they walk out of here happy as they can be because they finally found a place. I've heard people say, well, I'm going home, I'm throwing all my catalogs away. I found a store that I can go into and shop. I've got a gentleman from Inverness, Mississippi. He has a store over there in Belzona. I don't have what you got, but I can order it for you. Somebody told him about us. He forgot about the guy over there, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's business, but if I can satisfy a man when he walks in my store, that's a plus in my favor. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'll be here till I'll be here till the day I die, and then maybe 2 years after that.
Bubba Kornfeld, everybody. Thanks for being on with us here at y'all.com. And more of y'all's coming up.